Hello, weirdos out there in Foodland today. We are getting ready to do our first mukbang video. Dennys, please do me a favor. Tell the people what a mukbang video is, just in case they don't know.
So mukbangs where you watch people eat their lunch, whether it's lunch, dinner, some sort of meal, and then you share in conversation with them via the chat, which we can respond to live.
I kind of like that concept, especially if someone's at work eating alone.
Oh, totally.
Now you get some company. We're gonna be here with you. I know this is kind of a late lunch. We have not eaten at all today.
Yeah.
We've got myself, Jbird, producer Dennys, and special guest Suits.
What's up, guys?
Suits, are you excited to eat and get mukbanged?
Oh, of course. Love mukbang.
All right. So some of the items on the menu today, we've got pizza, we've got popcorn, we have Hot Pockets, we have got that cheese bread I keep talking about at Publix. So I get a lot of emails from people say, Bird, you're always talking about that cheese loaf. The cheese loaf, here is the actual packaging on that. It's called cheese bread pan de queso, and it's from Publix. Boom, right there. And Suits, do you mind grabbing
Let's get this thing.
the cheese loaf and then bring it back over to you? Show the nice people what this cheese loaf looks like. Oh, Dennys, you dip it in a nice honey mustard sauce.
You could even present it right here, Suits, in that camera to your right.
Oh yeah, Suits, make it real sexy like. Yeah, Suits, show it off.
So that's the cheese loaf.
Give them a close-up. They've earned it. They deserve it. Dennys, what is on your mukbang list today? What are you eating today?
Well, so I got it's breakfast food. I was feeling breakfast food from a popular breakfast food chain, and I apologize for us running so late. We were supposed to start this much earlier, but I had a crazy experience trying to get this breakfast food.
Well, tell the people what the hell happened, because you're right. We were supposed to start this at 1 o'clock.
I was on time.
It is 2:30. What the hell took an hour and a half?
Yeah, well, so I had phoned this in before I left work, and I left work. I had this whole schedule planned for today, but I left work, and I had called it in 15 minutes early. They said it'd be done in 15 minutes. I waited 18 minutes just to give them the benefit. Well, I walk in there, and the lady's like, yeah, no problem, over here, and they go to ring me out. And they ring me out, and I'm just hanging out, and it starts turning into like 8 minutes, and it starts turning into 10 minutes, and I'm like, hey, I ordered some food. I don't know what's happened to it. And they're like, what's your name? And I'm like, Dennys, like the restaurant. And so they go through, and they find this thing, and it says Danny. And I'm like, I could see the confusion, but they're like, that's fine. Danny is what we accidentally rang you out for. And I look at the receipt. They actually kept it, but I have a photo of it on my phone. But the receipt, they rang me up for like 5 meatloaf dinners.
Let me see this.
And an iced tea. This is my return receipt. I have it on my phone, but my phone's filming. But they rang me up for all and an iced tea, and it was like $35.
So you got Danny's menu or Danny's items?
Well, no. So they created this fictional person, Danny, and made this whole meal and stuff, and charged me for it. But then they realized that was wrong, and then they corrected it, but they did it as a different person. So there was a fictional person that they could not find to void this. They needed the thing to void. Dude, they couldn't find him because he doesn't exist.
You got a ton of meatloaf?
Well, so they bring out this stuff. They bring a ton of meatloaf, and I was like, this is definitely not what I ordered. And they got my drink and stuff. I was like, here, no, I ordered, and I got the, it's like a breakfast scrambler type thing, and biscuits and gravy.
Where'd they even get the meatloaves from, though? Did somebody have to order that, or did they just make up a complete order for you and completely
Dude,
lose
they made
yours?
up an order.
I guess I'm kind of confused about why there's so much meatloaf. Why do you have 4 orders of meatloaf?
I have no clue. That's what they brought me, and I felt bad about that.
So we're running late because of bullshit meatloaf?
Well, so here's the problem. I guess they never even cooked mine. They didn't even really put it in or anything. They just did this 4 or 5 meatloaves with an iced tea and rang me up for it. And then, dude, so anyway, the manager had to come out. They couldn't void the stuff. So the lady brings all the stuff out, which I suspected they just cooked because they realized the mistake. And she's like showing me all the stuff. And I'm like, no, that's cool. I believe you guys. And she spills it's like this ham sugar sauce on my shoe. It's all over my, it's on my, I got to walk it up to the camera, but It's on my laces, and it's like a sugar glaze for the ham. I was so bummed out.
All right, Denny's is getting ready to show his ham sugar sauce off on his shoe. What a bizarre encounter. I know, man. It's always this street we live on. There's so much weird stuff that happens on this street. Am I lying?
No, lots of weird stuff, but they go to fix this by voiding it and then ringing me back out. And when they're ringing me out, they charge me the wrong amount. And when I was leaving, they stopped me and made me pay $1.54 because in their favor because they forgot to, I guess, account for tax.
What the shit?
Well, so what's
going on?
Did they make like a scene out of it when they made you pay it? I mean, if you're
Well,
walking out the door.
I had to come back in after I thought I was out of there. But once I went back in, my card wouldn't work because they had rung it out so many times trying to figure out who the F Danny was. Dude, it was insane. Then I was like, I guess I'll use my other card to pay this $1.54 because I was like,
you had to pay $1.50 on a card?
and dude, after the inconvenience,
What? Are you making this up?
no, they charged me double.
Are you trying to make our first mukbang video a little bit more sexier?
No.
Okay.
They literally ran me up for like 5 meatloafs and an iced tea, which was $34 or something, and my actual total came out to like $12.87. It's crazy.
Gosh. Okay, I apologize, Denny's, that your first mukbang video is starting off so horrific.
41 minutes that ordeal took, man.
Show the people though on the camera, what did you get?
Dude, well, I got mashed potatoes. I got like apple slices. It's like breakfast stuff.
We won't say who did
Dude,
this.
I didn't even actually order these mashed potatoes.
Oh, really? I'm all about them MPs.
Well, they gave me 3 things of mashed potatoes.
Your side for one of your 4 meatloafs.
Suits, have you ever had mashed potatoes?
Yes, I do actually love mashed potatoes.
Okay, so we're going to talk about what Suits is bringing to the mukbang. Are you shitting me, Suits? He has a salad from Publix.
I'm on a diet.
With 0 dressing.
That's rough, though. 0 dressing.
It's rough, but so this salad's like 300 calories, and the dressing is like another 300 on top of it. It's just not worth it. I just kind of have to power through.
Suits, you look great. You honestly look like, the kid from Big in that suit.
Thank you.
You're looking too big or you're looking too small, baby.
Well, I don't want to look too big.
You need to get a slice of pizza. We got pizza here.
So I'm trying to be good because I got 30 days, and then I'm going on a trip, and I want to be looking real good for the trip.
Suit's going on a cruise.
You're trying to be good, and you walk in here for a mukbang.
Well, I didn't realize there was going to be such a spread. I mean, this is kind of hard to resist. You have so much food over here. The pizza does look really good.
Okay.
And tempting.
Suits, could you do me a favor? Could you please pass me a slice of the cheese bread from Publix? Yeah, let's open this thing. All right, so this is our first round of mukbanging right here. This is... So they've got this beautiful white cheese in the middle of this bread. And I highly recommend, if you get the Publix, again, it's called cheese bread pan de queso. It's only $3.79 at Publix. I highly recommend dipping it in a sauce. Go ahead, Denny. You want to get some of this?
What is it? Queso? Yeah, all right. I'll try a slice of this.
Cheese bread.
This is the fabled cheese bread.
Oh, my gosh. I love this stuff. It's so good.
Chewy's going ham over here.
I know. Chewy, he gets his Pizza Mania. We have a pizza over here as well from Joseph's Classic Market. They have really good pizza. He gets his Pizza Mania. No, I'm not kidding you. He turns into such an asshole when pizza is in the house, man.
It all looks so good.
He can't control himself.
Sage, how's that salad with no dressing? You got to be shitting me. The rookie, the kid, the prodigy.
God, it's so hard to eat just like lettuce by itself.
Let's see what the people are saying in the chat room. We've got Ashley. She says, "I hate to say I told you so, but this morning I told Dennys to go buy buds. None of that would happen if I had gone there."
I remember that.
What did she say?
Why don't we go to Bud's and grab food from there for this?
I know. Bud's, in my opinion, Bud's Chicken and Seafood has the best overall varieties of sauces anywhere in Florida.
Yeah,
anywhere in the country. They have so many great sauces.
Yeah, I'd second that.
I get that I get paid to say that, but I honestly mean that.
Yeah, I hear you.
You're a Bud's head.
Oh, I love Bud's. The chicken tenders they have there, especially the mac and cheese too. Oh, it's unbelievable.
Who's got the best French fries in the fast food world?
To me, Buds. They're really the only French fries I eat.
Dennys, who do you got?
French fries. I know it's not popular. I always get flack for it, but I think Chili's, man. Is that what it's called?
That's not fast food. Denny's.
What ruined the game.
Get in the game.
What?
Get your head in the game.
Checkers. Checkers is what I meant.
Oh, I do not.
I know. That's what I didn't want to say.
Those things suck.
I do not like
All
Checkers.
right. Suits, have you ever had them?
They're not a sponsor.
Yes, and they're disgusting.
Our Checkers aren't a sponsor, are they? Let's be
Not anymore.
Let's be careful about who we say sucks suits. just to be.
I think they're good, though. I like a little seasoning. I crave a little.
McDonald's has the best fast food French fries in the game.
You think still, with all the changes with, like, health and stuff?
I'm telling you, they are when they are on point, when they're salted and they are heated and they're warm, they are the best French fry in the game. Fight me. Fight me.
I believe you, dude. You definitely put the work in.
Show some of that ham hock you're eating, everybody. What is that? What
That sugar ham spilled on my shoe.
Do me a favor. Give 30 seconds of a sell job of why your food is so delicious and why you went with what you went with.
Well, I like the All-American breakfast.
Hold on. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm a fan of the All-American breakfast, and I actually am a fan of eating breakfast for any meal during the day, not just the morning meal. I like a little breakfast at night. Actually, midday's not so bad either. But anyhow, so the lady talked me into it, and this I wondered about because I was like, yeah, just normal ham's cool. And she's like, no, I recommend the sugar ham. And I was like, I think the normal ham's fine. And she goes, well, the sugar ham's also the best one we have. So I was like, all right, I'll do the sugar ham.
Ham bully.
Yeah, she bullied me into it. Well, anyway, so I went with it. I bet it's good. I haven't tried it yet. And then I went eggs over medium with it looks like some sort of hash brown. I think I got carrots, but the hash browns are cool. And then I got over here, I got biscuits and gravy, which is like one of my favorites. What are your thoughts on that?
About what?
Biscuits and gravy.
I love biscuits and gravy.
Dude, it's one of the best foods ever. I'm a comfort food dude. I like the really like I guess you could say bready or pasta stuff.
We do want to encourage the people in the chat room to go ahead, ask us questions. It doesn't matter about what. We'll do a round of ask us anything. It can be about whatever you want. We don't have to answer it, but you can ask it, and we'll see what we come up with. Yeah, I love me some biscuits and gravy. I'm a big cereal guy, too. I love cereal. I mean, I wanted to open up a cereal restaurant called Cerealously Delicious. Did that roll off the tongue? Hold on, do it again. Hold on, all right.
Each year you get better at it, though.
Seriously delicious.
Cereal.
That still sounds.
Cerealously. Nobody can say it.
No, you can. Okay, seriously delicious. That kind of nailed it there.
I think you said seriously.
Denny's-
Seriously.
It sounds like you're saying seriously.
Cerealously delicious. There,
Oh my gosh.
that's the name of the cereal restaurant I want to open. I think it's a hit, Suits.
It's a little hard to say.
It looks like Suits is slowing down on his salad with no dressing.
I'm doing all right. It's look, it's not the greatest thing I've ever had on the planet.
Suits, do me a favor. Have you ever had a 4-cheese Hot Pocket ever?
I've never had a hot pocket.
Do me a favor, just for the people, because I'm getting comments.
How?
I'm getting comments in the chat room right now. They would love to see you take a bite of that 4-cheese Hot Pocket and tell us how it tastes, how it feels, what your thoughts on. All right, go in.
All right. See what we got.
Really explore.
This is so good.
Oh, dude, you can see why every single person ever gets Hot Pockets.
That's it. It's over.
Hot Pockets are so good.
It's over.
Well, compared to like
I
the
see.
lettuce pile.
Suits is going in for some more. All right, slow down, baby. Slow down. We got so much to get to. We got so much to get to.
You get a cheat day too.
You're looking great.
Oh, this is so good.
Tomorrow, you know what? Tomorrow, I'll start a diet with you.
Let's do it. 30
So-
days.
Okay, all right. 30 days starting
30
tomorrow.
days tomorrow.
But today, baby, I need 30 minutes from you. I'll give you 30. I'll give you 30 days tomorrow if you give me 30 minutes today.
You got a deal.
Dude, I'll jump on a diet too. I've been kind of like silently diet, like shadow diet.
We're all making a deal, and you guys in the chat room too. If you want, let's all start a diet tomorrow. Tomorrow will be May 15th, 2019. Let's all start a cleanse or a diet. We'll all get better tomorrow. But today we are going to get fat and sassy. We want to get a little nasty. Eat with us. Eat with us. Let's see here. Someone wants to know. I think it's Brittany. Yes, Brittany. Country Brittany's Journey in the chat room says, Jbird, who has the best honey mustard? Well, let's break that down for a second. If you're talking about sit-down restaurant, you've got a couple places that are major players here. You've got Outback Steakhouse, amazing honey mustard. You've got TGI Fridays, amazing honey mustard. I like Duffy's honey mustard. I love Chili's has got great honey mustard. They really do.
I believe you, dog. It's so hard. Like, this, the weird concept of mukbang to me is talking and eating.
It is. Because we're on the radio, so we feel like we always have to fill time.
Mm-hmm.
So when there's silence and you just hear eating, it's a bit of a weird,
and it's hard
weird
to,
concept.
It's hard to recover from too.
I know. I feel like I'm forcing myself. I almost choked 3 times. And I'm trying to get to the points we're trying to make, and I'm eating the cheese bread.
Yeah, man.
All right, Suits. Suits, could you do me a favor? Could you hand me a slice of cheese pizza right there?
Gotcha.
So this is Joseph's Classic Market out in Palm Beach Gardens, and this is their cheese pizza, and I absolutely love it. Dennys, do you have you love when it comes to pizza? You kind of make me want to beat your ass because you want Domino's when it comes to pizza. That if we ever had to pick, you'd go Domino's every time.
Yeah, I mean, for convenience mainly with them. But yeah, it's like pizza to me is all kind of the same. Like, I really don't have too much preference between them. Like, I don't like when the sauce is too sweet. But, like, aside from that, I mean, it's pretty much... Pizza is definitely not in my favorite food category either, though.
Get out.
Yeah, I hear you. It's not popular.
First of all, oh my gosh, I'm spitting in the microphone. I'm so sorry that this is so gross. First of all, pizza's not all the same, Suits. Can
pizza's
you
not
elaborate?
all the same. You won't like my favorite pizza. I just know you. But it's not all the same by any means.
What's your favorite pizza?
I always go for a Papa John's pan pizza.
I love Papa John's.
I do, but I like a thicker pizza. That's the thing. I'd be a deep dish kind of guy.
You like it thick, don't you, Suits?
No,
Suits likes it thick. He likes it thick, Denny's.
I do like the
why I like
Chicago
this
style.
hot
No, I actually love Domino's. I actually love Papa John's. But, guys, that is not the best pizza out there.
I don't
It's
know, man.
always mom and pop stuff.
I have not found a mom and pop that I like at the same level of Papa John's.
Have you had Camille's yet?
Yeah.
You get out of
It's so funny every time you ask somebody and they have.
get out of my house right now if you don't love Camille's. That's my favorite pizza place, Camille's. Shout out to Camille's.
Oh gosh, that's so funny.
It's not
Yeah,
bad.
I
you know,
prefer
I don't-
I prefer the thick one. I like eating it with a fork and knife.
See, Denny's gets it.
So if you hear just silence, that means we're all swallowing at the same time.
Yeah, I find that kind of like tricky.
All right, here's a topic for everybody
All right.
in the chat room as well. Your last meal. Your last meal of all time, and here's the criteria. I want to hear salad from specifics, appetizer, main dish, dessert, beverage, and adult beverage. And I want a specific on each one of them because I have a specific for each one. For me, salad, Outback Steakhouse.
Me too.
They have the best salads ever. I'm sorry, Outback is the best.
I used to go there and get 2 appetizer salads, and it fills you up and it's so bomb.
I have no idea what they do to their lettuce compared to their cheese ratio and their dressing.
Everything.
Their dressing, angels go up there and kiss it.
Oh, it's the best.
Okay.
So
that's-
I second that with
I
salads
love
as well.
that. Have you ever had an Outback
So I haven't had it from Outback Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse salad Suits?
No, but I actually do like these Publix ones I get. The only thing is, without the dressing, it's not nearly as good. I go for, on everything, I love ranch dressing, but it's just so fattening. But if it's my last meal, I'm lathering the thing with ranch. It's so good. And I want a chicken Cobb salad like this. It's just so good.
If someone broke in right now and said, Suits, you have to give me at least a 10-second rhyme about ranch dressing. If not, you're all dead. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ranch, we got it in the house. It is great. I'm dead.
It's hard.
I do not do freestyle very good.
I didn't say you had to rap, Suits.
Isn't that what you said?
I said poem.
Oh, I thought you said rap.
Did I say poem?
You said rhyme.
Rhyme. Okay.
I went from rhyme to.
I get it.
rhyme.
You started out very strong, though.
I just didn't know what else rhymed with ranch and ham.
All right. I'll let a pro say it. Dennys, give me a ranch rhyme. Go.
All right.
Just finished chewing.
Ranch dressing. Ranch dressing. My eyes be undressing. I mean,
We got the talent on this thing. That's what mukbang videos are all about. is you throw some things on the wall and see what sticks.
yeah.
People are saying that you're stoned, Dennys.
No, they're not saying that.
Yes, they are. All right, what else we got on the menu, Suits? What do we got over there? We got Suits. Could you show the people off with the camera?
Yeah.
And do you have to get up and?
No, I got it on the.
Okay,
I can make it wide for people if they want. Otherwise, it'll be at the bottom right quadrant.
Right now, Suits is going to show you kind of some of the mukbang stuff we got going on here. We've got that cheese bread we keep talking about. Tomorrow, by the way, put on your calendar, is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, Dennys. So put that down.
That's gonna be tough for the diet tomorrow.
We've got a lot of chocolate here. We've got chocolate cake. We've got. I think I bought you sushi, dog. I got you a
I
present.
saw that. I'm gonna get that sushi up in a little bit here. So I went real hearty breakfast type food. I'll have to wait 1 second for that sushi. I might top it off with some sushi.
Are you full already?
No. In fact, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten all day today.
So that's
in preparation.
That's a lot of ham on that plate. How quick do you think you could eat that ham?
That would be it's so hot outside too. Imagine if you were at an outside picnic and you had to do a ham eating contest. That'd be so rough.
Okay, Suits. Thank you, brother. I think we got enough. Give it up for Suits, by the way.
Yeah, I love it. Very cool. And far cam, pretty cool, right? Brought to you by Denny's phone.
Very nice, Dennys. You're not a soda guy, are you?
Not really, no.
You always say that it's what, dessert in a bottle?
Oh, jeez, yeah. It's too decadent.
If you had to drink one soda.
So there are sodas I like. I love Fresca.
By the way, we're jumping around on a lot of topics here, man.
Fresca?
Have you ever had a Fresca, Suits?
No, but I don't
no.
really like.
Are you kidding me?
Did you just meet me?
Suits had a Fresca.
I just had a Hot Pocket for the first time.
Are those not relevant sodas anymore?
I don't even know what that is.
All right, I get it. It's not relevant anymore.
So we got a couple questions going on out there. We have last meal questions.
All right, yes.
What would be your last meal, Denny?
Did we go off on a tangent because of that salad talk?
Big time. I mean,
Outback Steakhouse.
If anyone's watching right now, I'd be shocked.
All right, so what are we? We're talking salads. We pinned that one.
All right, salad, Outback. Okay, appetizer. What do you got?
Appetizer.
All time favorite appetizer. You only get one. Rest of your life.
From a restaurant or just any appetizer?
Not rest of your life. I'm sorry.
It's my final meal.
It's your final meal. Yes.
Technically, it's the rest of your life.
I like that triple dipper because you get so much options.
Triple dipper from where?
Well, so there's multiple places that offer the same exact thing, but essentially it has 3 different variations of items from their appetizer menu.
Okay, but do you have a specific? I need one, Dennis. Come on.
I'll do the sweet corn cake tamales from Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, they are so
They're
good.
so good.
I love Cheesecake Factory. My only knock is that there's so many great options.
Too many.
It gives me food anxiety. Suits, elaborate.
Oh, I mean, I love the Cheesecake Factory. The fettuccine Alfredo.
They could cut that
It's
restaurant
amazing.
in half.
But you're right. The menu's massive. It takes me forever to get through it.
Yeah, that's my only knock. But yeah, no, gosh, that would be my appetizer of choice. What's your Suits?
I would go with French onion soup. I just love that. The cheese melted on top. It's so freaking good.
Suits, you make it sound so sexy.
I mean, it is sexy, bro.
Sound like a hot librarian.
Suits. Do you want to eat it or do you want to screw it?
A little bit of both, maybe.
Okay, appetizer for me, I'm probably gonna go with. I hate to kind of pull your nards, Denny's, but the the tamales from
The sweet cake
Cheesecake are
tamales?
so good.
I've
They
never
are.
had them.
Gosh, they're good.
They're really. Oh, you know what? They're also. You know what? I'll go with the fried macaroni and cheese ball
That's a good one.
from Cheesecake, and we're not getting paid by Cheesecake. We're fans.
Yeah.
But they, and plus I can't think of another one that's jumping out at me for appetizer.
Everywhere we live.
Oh, you know what? I gotta give a shout out for an appetizer.
All right.
Local. Costello's Pizza in Abacoa, Jupiter. They've got, what's that one pizza thing? Is it bruschetta? What's bruschetta? That's the bread with the, oh my,
Tomato on it. Oh yeah, their bruschetta is so good.
I have never had bruschetta before. I had it like 6 months ago, and I keep ordering it. Costello's, big shout out, the bruschetta. That's my number one for appetizer. So good. Main dish. Your last meal, main dish. Suits is eating. I'll ask you, Dennys. You're eating as well.
Okay.
I'd probably go, oh man, pasta carbonara or alla vodka, man.
From where?
I mean, there's just so many places. Even homemade is solid. Gosh, I'd say penny alla vodka. Penny alla vodka is the
This
best.
question's got us, Bert.
I love how we're all really,
That's my favorite pasta.
deeply thinking about these questions.
all time.
Suits?
It's got to be a tortellini Alfredo with chicken. Man, I just love Alfredo sauce. There's a place actually that I ordered from that's on my DoorDash, and it's like a Pronto Pizza or something. It's on 45th. So good. It's got like the best ricotta cheese. I mean, it's amazing.
We know that. That's very good. Yeah.
Really good, yeah. How about you, Bird?
For my main dish, I'm going to go Camille's cheese pizza extra sauce. It's my all-time favorite.
Really?
I can never get sick of Camille's. I mean, whether it's controversial or not, I love that place. That's my meal. And Dennys, if you have a problem with that, you can get the hell out. Again, for the third time.
I think they're solid.
Okay.
There's a lot of childhood memory in that one.
Dessert. Your last dessert for all time. You're going to the electric chair. For a murder, you didn't commit, Dennys.
Damn it.
But you have to still enjoy your meal.
Gosh, I mean, I know it's lame. Not a lot of people probably love it, but key lime pie, man, is like my favorite favorite thing.
Dennys, you're not.
Sorry, I forgot that.
We're not
I
swearing.
forgot.
We're not swearing on this one.
Technically, I didn't quite say the whole word.
Just 90% of it.
I got close to the end.
You totally said the whole word.
I almost
You
said
said
it.
enough of the word.
Some people might not have heard that one.
Okay, so you're going with key lime
Key
pie.
lime pie, all right.
It's very good. I never eat key lime pie, and I really love it. It's one of those foods I never order, but I love it.
Dude, I have so many foods that I love that I will never, ever order at a restaurant.
I love French toast. I never order French
God,
toast.
you're right.
French toast is amazing.
You're right. I love French toast, but I will never order it. It's so weird. Why?
I don't know. I think we're creatures. We get into our habits.
Habit, yeah.
We're more comfortable as just our habits, right, Suits?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Although I'd order French toast. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So if I go to a restaurant, I tend to always order the exact same thing every single
I
time.
do, too.
I never vary it unless I'm in like a really frisky mood.
Normally, they can place the order for me. Like, I get to the same restaurant. I know the people. I get in such a routine with it. Panera used to make my food just when they'd see me walk in the door.
That's pretty funny.
Let's see what the people are saying in the chat room.
R.I.P. to that one,
All
right?
right, we got John Perlavarvanti in the chat room says they're stoned and have a lot of food to eat. That's alleged, first of all. Zero proof. We're not true. Let's see. We also have Suits is high. Suits isn't high.
Hi.
Caitlin in the chat room says Suits is high.
No.
Not true. Fresca and rum is good. Bob Frink in the chat room says Fresca. Well, I could see that. Yeah, vodka.
Fresca mix is pretty good. They have like 3 variations of the Fresca flavor, the classic, but I'm a classic guy.
I'm a classic guy too. Oh, you know what I had yesterday?
What?
Pepsi in a bottle.
Oh, that's
Oh.
nice. I'll tell you what, soda's
Oh.
different in a bottle.
It is so different. And Suits, have you had soda in a bottle?
I
You're
have.
too young.
I don't like soda in general. I've never like. I'm sorry. I'm like offend. I feel like I'm such an offense here. But
So I get why people don't drink soda because it's bad for you, but you can't say you don't like soda.
no,
Everybody.
I've
li-
never liked any of them.
have you ever had Squirt?
So
Squirt? No.
Should we get Suits wet?
Yeah.
Should we get him wet with Squirt? Let's get it wet. Suits,
You want to ride the white pony?
Suits, give me a bottle of Squirt real quick. Let's get you. All right, hold on. I'll open it.
Is that chilled?
It's not. It's sort of chill.
room
Recently chilled.
Get you. Just take a hit. Of
I can
Squirt.
smell it over here.
Oh, it's so. Oh man, you can tell it's ripe. You can,
Yeah.
you can tell it's an early year. All right, Suits, go ahead.
What-
Take it so we can squirt.
First squirt. Here we go.
What vintage is it?
Oh no. No, that is not. How can you guys drink that?
Yeah, that one will grow some hair on your chest, so to speak.
That squirt. This ain't your grandma's soda. No,
That
you
ain't like
gotta-
a 7-Up or a
Squirt,
Sprite.
you got to come to play. You're drinking some squirt. You got to be a primetime player, my man.
But Sprite out of a glass bottle or 7-Up, either one. They're so good. The on cola.
Yeah, I
Any
know.
Cola.
I love Sprite. I always thought 7-Up was the low budget poor man's Sprite.
I could see that. They do taste
it?
different. 7-Up's sweeter, in my opinion.
Suits, could you do me a favor? Could you please pass me? What else we got over there? I'll try some of that veggie sushi that you like.
All right.
Yeah, get down on it.
I tried it one time. A few.
I think you were keen to it.
Suits, have you ever had veggie sushi before?
I had sushi once, but so I've got that gag reflex. I tried to take a bite out of it, and it fell apart all over me because it was too big for me to fit in my mouth.
Okay, so this is the stuff I got at Publix. This is really, really good. I remember you introducing this to me, the veggie sushi.
Yeah.
Do you want you want a piece?
Yeah, I might wait 1 second.
You
It's a
gotta-
little weird to mix the two.
You got a big pile of ham to get to, son.
I don't even know how much ham I can get through. Plus, your dog's making my leg wet from breathing on me. My pants are like shrinking on my right side.
Okay.
Go ahead, Suits. Suits trying to.
I mean, he's got the technique down.
Fight through it. Fight through it.
It's rice and veggies.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the texture at first either, and then I swallowed, and I was open to it. That sounds so dirty.
Can I give your dog ham, or is that like a no-no?
No, do not give that dog ham.
I did not.
Are you trying to kill my dog?
Well, I mean, he clearly wants it.
Fucking kill. Damn it.
Bird.
I know.
I feel like I didn't
There's
say
no
all of the
cursing on
words.
here.
I hit like 92% of the words.
Oh, damn it. We're not supposed to swear, but you can't kill my
We're gonna have
dog.
to write 18 plus in this thing. Now.
I know. Damn it. You're right. We're not PG-13 now. Ugh. I didn't want to swear on this
I
thing.
didn't swear all the way there.
Someone asked why aren't we swearing? We're trying to make content that's not always so heathenistic.
Yeah.
We're doing a good job so far.
All right. What else we got over there, Suits? What do you see that looks intriguing to you?
I'll tell you what, you've got that chocolate cake
Oh
sitting
yeah,
over
that's
there.
Oh.
that's his sweet spot.
Is that? Are you a chocolate man?
I love chocolate, man.
Oh, you know what? I also got chocolate bananas in the freezer.
Oh yeah, Suits grab those.
Well, hold on. I want to still. I'm not ready to get to dessert yet. I've been talking too much. You're gonna have to lead. I'm gonna give you a topic, Dennys, and you lead it.
All right. What
So someone sent us an email. They heard us talking about the Muckbang video. They said, "Dear Weird and whatever," because they filed it under that. They said, "My girlfriend wants to bring foods in the bedroom, but the food she wants to bring in is gross as S-bomb." I like how I'm censoring myself now. She wants me to lick cottage cheese off of my. She wants to lick cottage cheese off of my body. I think that's gross, but she's hot as AF. Or hot AF. Do you guys ever bring food into the bedroom? If you do, what kind? Ken from Wellington. Ken.
I'm a big soup guy.
You like to bring a little tomato bisque?
A little bisque.
Gotta bring that French
It
onion.
never hurts. French onion would be a little
A
tougher.
little French onion on some boobies.
Get a nice chowder. Nah, that'd be cottage cheese would be extraordinarily rough.
Oh gosh! I mean, if that is a real email, and I don't know if it is or not, but if it is, Ken from Wellington, yeah, cottage cheese licking it off somebody's body is kind of gnarly.
Ricotta cheese,
Ugh.
that'd be rough too.
I don't love ricotta cheese.
I
I
don't
like
either.
ricotta.
It makes me a bad Italian.
Well, so I love calzone if it's really light on the ricotta.
It's got to be oh so light on the ricotta.
Ugh, that one hovers in the stool of like being a cottage cheese, man. What is that? It's curds, right? It's cheese that's curdled. It's how did that become a?
So
I'm not trying to gross everyone out. I feel bad because I'm not a big dairy guy, so the thought of dairy kind of repulses me.
So you're not a big person that would ever bring food into a bedroom. That would never be a thing for you.
Probably not, man. Mixing the two there.
So if Jen said,
so
"Baby, I really want to bring pierogies into the bedroom,
paint
and
a
I
picture.
need it. Do you try to talk her out of it, or do you let her kind of go through her, like, how does Dennys handle a situation like that?
I mean, if she was hell bent on it, I'd be like, all right, so clearly we have to involve some sort of pierogies. I would request that there be no sour cream. But
Okay,
if it had to be, I mean, there'd have to be some rules, man. I mean, because there's so many variations of pierogi. Like,
I agree.
I just think about the aftermath.
But so if she's adamant, you
I mean, you'd have to.
okay? No, you don't have to. Not everyone would be into it. Some people say, I'm not doing that. There's no way I want to be a part of that.
I mean, if it's for your significant other, you try to find a way to make it work.
What a sweetheart. I agree with you.
You
Not everyone has that mind frame, though.
dangle it like an ornament or something. I don't know how you'd make pierogies sexy.
Suits, what are your thoughts on the whole, bringing some food into the bedroom?
So I've never done that before, but honestly, like, I wouldn't suggest it. But if somebody else wanted to do it, then I'm just like, hell yeah, whatever
Okay.
you want.
I'm going to throw some foods at you. You tell me yay or nay whether,
right.
whether they can work in the bedroom or not. By the way, this is 18 and older.
At least it is now.
It is now. Cheese. Can cheese work in the bedroom?
What kind? Are we talking like
Well,
brie?
let's go through the cheeses. You got
Soft cheese or hard cheese?
Well, hard cheese I think is tougher to work with, right?
Soft cheese easier to
Depends on what you're
Although-
doing with it.
You get a little Swiss cheese with the holes. Put them through the nipple.
Yeah, but they smell like feet. I don't know, man. The fromage is tough.
I am with you. No, you're right. Once that Swiss starts to sweat,
Well, just I've seen cheese sit out in the heat, and when it's beating,
okay, all right,
it's awful.
okay, I
It
love
gets
it.
dark too.
So we're not going. We're not going with. I'm
gonna go no.
We're going no slices. All right. What about like a little whiz, little sea
Cheese
whiz?
whiz? Yeah, I mean that stuff's pretty artificial.
That'd be kind of gross though.
Oh, because cheese whiz is kind of gross.
You're right.
But I mean, at least that one would hold integrity.
Suits.
I mean, I could see that one working better than the other one. It'd be a little weird.
Whipped cream works for like 9.5
Yeah.
seconds, and then it just melts.
It smells like vomit.
oh god.
Whipped cream always smells,
It smells
like,
like throw up.
Within 5 minutes, you smell like a second grader who threw up his lunch.
That's
That's
why
hot.
that's why super pie sucks so bad. Because it smells so awful for like a week.
5 minutes afterward.
It does.
Chocolate.
Yeah, see that one I could see. You
Yeah,
could bring some-
chocolate's like a staple. I feel like you can make that work.
make it rain with some almonds with that chocolate.
Almond rain.
Little hard shell, little magic shell.
Magic shell.
Eat through the shell.
I mean, I like it. I like it. You wonder the integrity
Edible magic shell panties.
The integrity of the sauce or
of the person.
or the man.
Both.
See, you could dip that. You could.
No, I think magic shell in the bedroom would be awesome because it gets hard and then you gotta kind of get through it.
Yeah, dude,
Okay.
I love it. All right, Matt, you've sold me.
I love it. Okay, syrup.
Oh yeah, you can make syrup.
Okay, so don't do it on the bed though because I
Oh
feel
my
like your
God.
bed's
Don't
gonna
let
be
it sit too long either.
Don't do it on a sleep number bed. Sleep number plug.
Yeah.
Don't do it 'cause you're gonna ruin a nice bed.
Oh yeah,
You got to do that on a probably like plastic or
like a tarp. It'll be real hot. Yeah, if you do syrup, no.
Hey baby, we're gonna have some tarp sex tonight.
Well, I mean, it takes all the romance out. A blue tarp.
A very thick based tomato sauce. Does that work? Very good though. It's tasty, but not to the point where you guys have a horrific garlic breath. It's kind of benign in the
It
aftertaste.
just gives a weird image to me. I don't know.
Does it not work?
Tomato sauce is. It just seems weird.
Think about it. Close your eyes for a
All
second.
right, lay it on
Super
me.
hot. 15 out of a 10 on looks. Hey, Suits. I've got some Paul Newman marinara.
Well, if it's Paul Newman.
Let me rub it on that. Let me rub it on that hide piece of yours. Are you in?
So she's rubbing it on me?
Yeah, she's rubbing it
Oh
on
yeah,
you.
yeah. I think we can make that work.
Yeah.
Either way,
Wait,
rub it
no.
on you, rub it on. All right.
Plus proceeds go to charity. With
Yeah,
that
just as I thought, we are losing listeners.
one. the number's depleting.
Definitely. So it said Jbird's a dirty boy. No, I'm not. I'm just asking the questions people want to hear.
Yeah, I want to hear more about the sauce in these tarps.
And
Rubber
last
gloves.
question in the bedroom: ground beef.
It's tough.
There's no way.
No
you can't
way.
make that work.
All
No,
right.
meats in general,
So-
I feel like shouldn't be mixed up.
Basically, anything sweet, it's so neat. Anything beef.
Yeah, because I've seen people use strawberries. Beef is no. Yeah, I don't think cabbage, beef, anything in that such. But like, yeah, I can see strawberries. They're erogenous. I don't never understood the oysters.
If a witch came in here right now and put us all under a curse,
All right.
i.e. Virginia, and she said, Dennys, this is the only thing you can eat for the rest of your life, and it would be the worst thing ever for you.
Ugh.
That's all you could ever eat to live. What would be your item?
Oh God, man, I know it's not probably popular, but the probably tuna fish.
That's the one that you would struggle with. You hate tuna fish.
Well, I didn't used to. I used to love it. It used to be my go-to sub, right? And then I started crashing at my buddy's house, and in a couple drunken nights, he made some of the worst tuna fish sandwiches ever, either involving too much mayonnaise, where I took a bite once and it was pure mayonnaise, and then followed up the next night, he made one with almost no mayonnaise. And I actually don't even think he put any mayonnaise in it. I took a big bite of it, dude, and it kind of turned me off from tuna fish forever. So I can't even think or look at tuna fish without retching.
There was something that turned me. I used to love chicken salad. I loved it.
Oh God!
I would order it everywhere I would go.
Don't ruin. That's the last one I got.
And and this isn't even my pick, but your story reminded me of something that ruined it. It was a restaurant I loved, and 3 places in a row, or 3 times in a row, I got this hard Bali tendon
Oh God!
in the chicken salad. And I just couldn't do it anymore, and it was the best chicken salad ever. It just ruined it.
And you bite through it. Oh God! And then
And
you're
I'm-
like bummed out about it.
I hated it. For me, if a witch came in right now and said this is all you could ever eat for the rest of your life, would be olive loaf.
Oh God!
Do you know what olive loaf is, Suits?
I actually don't.
Look it up on your phone.
I think look it up on your phone. I think is it like bologna with
With
olives in it?
in it. So
What?
what I think they do, and I'm sure I'll get corrected on this, but I think they take a bunch of the meats and kind of compress them together with
Ugh.
olives, and then they slice it.
It looks like meat with buttons in it. It totally looks like button meat. Like someone
What's
put
pimento
someone
loaf?
took buttons from a Coke.
It's like similar, right? Pimento loaf.
Ugh.
Isn't that like similar? Gosh.
Okay, yeah, I pulled up a picture of it. That looks absolutely disgusting.
And sometimes it gets that gel on it.
Ugh.
Who the shit's eating olive
You're
loaf?
making me sweaty.
Who's eating olive loaf? This is okay. You're right. What do we do? It's
You
a
wonder
muk-
if that's an old timey food.
it's a mukbang video. It should be a lot more.
Let me get a hit of that squirt.
Okay, you want to ride? You want to get wet?
Yeah.
You want to get wet?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Get the ham hock in you.
Yeah.
You got-
The lady pushed this ham on me.
You have a Flintstone amount of ham.
I'm gonna give it to Chewy when no one's paying
No.
attention.
You cannot give that too much.
All right,
He's
I won't.
occupied by
I
the
won't.
pizza right here.
I won't give it to him. Oh gosh, it's so strong.
You love it?
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah. I know you like it.
Ooh, 200 calories. Ooh,
I know that.
54 grams of sugar.
Oh, it's the worst thing. No, I tomorrow, everybody in the chat room, right? Come on, everyone text yes or no if tomorrow we are starting a diet together. I want to see how many people are in solidarity for tomorrow.
All right. I am. So check, just for, I guess, reference, 54 grams of sugar is 107% of your daily if you go by the 2000. It's a lot. I'm not trying to bum anyone out.
Okay, here's a question from Jenny Monsieur in the chat room. Would you give up pizza forever in order to keep your ability to taste or never be able to drink anything again except plain water?
Ah.
Damn, Jenny dropping that mind bomb in the chat room. I like it. Chat room, get more involved. I like this stuff. This is good.
What's your answer?
I want you to answer. Oh, you're eating it.
Well, I'm dude,
You're
pizza.
you're eating the driest looking egg I've ever seen.
I don't care about pizza. I'm over this egg. I gotta switch to a new category.
What do you want? You want pizza, baby? What do you want? You want that cheese
I'll try
bread?
pizza.
Okay.
And that cheese bread was pretty solid.
We also got. Oh, you know what? Suits. Hand me that sausage link. Let's do a sausage contest.
Oh yeah, throw me some sausage. I'm so bummed out. I thought these were potatoes.
So this isn't even real sausage, Denny. This is vegetarian sausage.
I like that stuff.
I did this on purpose. I want to see what Suits thought of the
All right.
Vegetarian sausage.
Doesn't that look like E.T.'s fingers? Look at this shit.
Phone home.
Hey, Elliot. Look at that. All right, Suits, go ahead and grab it.
Enjoy this.
I'm gonna go
sausage.
eat.
It's cold
E.T.'s
though,
finger.
so it's pretty. Oh, Denny's getting real wet with that squirt.
I'm so thirsty.
Let's see if anybody's.
It's the damn ham. I took a slice.
Let's see if anybody's doing our diet in the chat room real quick. Nicole Gray, no. Melinda A, nope.
Yeah.
Bob Frink, okay.
What?
For all you Frink fans out there, Bob Frink is in. Jenny Napoli, yes, I'm in. Yes to the Diet Bird. Lauren, Megan Tyler, absolutely not. I hear y'all. Okay.
Wednesday's kind of odd, like
All
weird
right.
day to start.
Are you eating that sausage, Suits?
It's terrible.
You hate it.
I do not like that.
This is a vegetarian sausage. Are you liking it, Denny's?
Well, let me get one that wasn't like rolled around.
You don't want one of E.T.'s fingers?
Yeah, I saw you like squeezing them. Let me get one just off the plate. And they're cold. You're right.
They're so cold, so they're extra gross.
No, see, I don't mind them.
They're not bad. You know what? I'm a big fan of sausage and syrup.
That's
I
what I'm
love
saying.
that. I love that combination.
If
I'm
you
not
have
a big
gravy-
sausage guy. Even regular sausage.
You
like
had it
this-
before?
Yeah, I've had regular sausage, never this, but only once, and I did not like it.
How long have we been going for? Have we been going for a while?
What's it saying that?
It doesn't give you a time. It just says you're going live. So we could we could have been talking for 2 hours. Stu, do me a favor. Could you please hand me a piece of that Oreo cookie cake?
Got it, Bird.
And I also, Denny's, I got a new package in the mail today.
Oh, what is it?
I think it might be a new toy. Let's see.
Is it a?
Oh my gosh! I just, I just hit the microphone. People love watching people open packages, right? I'm sure that's captivating. Let's see what I got in the mail here. Okay. I got a new G.I. Joe figure. Not that anybody gives a shit, but this is Duke from the 90s.
He's a big player.
Major player in the G.I. Joe world, but yeah, that's always so fun. Don't you love getting packages that are not bills? Gosh,
yeah.
I get so many bills, but when it's this Denny's, it makes it all worth it, kid. It makes it all worth it.
Well, it brought fun back to mail because there's a long time where like I definitely never ordered anything.
So this is one of the chocolate cakes we got. I got this. This is a coffee cake that is got chocolate fudge on it. I did pick it up at Joseph Classic Market yesterday. Suits, I hate to keep barking orders at you. Yes, thank you. This is the one I wanted to try. Do you want to get with this one?
I mean, that thing's calling my name.
Then why don't you eat that coffee cake, Suits? And I will eat. These are the ones I wanted to eat, Denny's. Cookies and cream brownies. Big cookies and cream fan here. Got these at Publix. $4.89. Very affordable if you are a sweet head like us.
Weirdly, all sweets are like pretty inexpensive.
They are for the most part.
If you go gourmet, that's different for sure. But like if you're just going by standard treats, it's pretty
I've never had this one before, so I'm very excited. The Oreo cookie brownie.
How is it? three words.
Amazing.
Oh,
Delicious.
jeez. There's something about when you bite into something that you love, like your body chemistry changes.
That is so good. I'm going to have to take the biggest nap after this podcast.
Oh, same here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need one of those too.
Yeah, you're making suits stand idly by.
That looks so good.
Como in the chat room says, I hate that he's going to have to break down his studio and get up to move. It looks great. Loving the new content. Well,
I mean,
the good thing is this. To give you guys a little bit of an update on my moving situation. On my birthday, I got an email from my landlord saying, you got to be out in 30 days. So I was like, okay, great. A little obstacle, but we'll get through it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and move into another townhouse, much like this. So it's going to be the same kind of backdrop. We kind of know what to do now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be as hard. I'm trying to stay very positive with this obstacle. But I think it's going to be okay.
we should be able to reset it all back up in one day.
And it should look pretty similar.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna map it. We have more or less the blueprints of the whole thing, and we've done it like 4 times now. So.
All of these townhouses are basically the same model. They are the same model. And the reason why I have to live close to Dennys is because of this reason right here. We have a studio here. I don't want to live miles and miles away from you.
No.
It does affects everything. The fact that we live right next to each other makes everything extraordinarily turnkey.
It does. Yeah. So, I think that's the update, as far as that. But yeah, it should go back exactly the same way.
I have to move in 30 days, so the last thing I'm moving is the actual studio show. We should still get 3 more weeks of content.
Oh, absolutely. And this
Yes.
breaks down quickly.
It is so hard to enjoy a brownie and then try to talk on a serious nature.
Yeah. Suits is craving one of those.
I mean, Suits is over there. I'm struggling for air. Suits. See,
These look freaking amazing.
why don't you just take a bite and see what you think?
Okay.
And I know you're watching your weight. You're on a diet right now, so just take a bite. See if this
does
is what
look
you're looking
pretty
for.
amazing.
Explain what's happening to your body as you eat it.
Suits going in on that Oreo cookie brownie. Oh man.
He bit down and is now chewing.
Oh my god.
Suits. So just to let the people know, you're still single these days.
Yes.
And what are you what are you looking for in a girl right now?
So for me, honestly, the biggest thing is that sense of humor that we both kind of click with. You know, like I want to have somebody who I can always be laughing with. You know, have those mutual interests of stuff that's funny. Because I mean, I'm always making jokes. I'm always that guy, and I don't like when somebody isn't the same way and is taking life too serious. If that makes sense.
It does.
So that's like my biggest thing is that kind of a click, and as far as like sense of humor and personality.
So I think a thing for a lot of people, and just knowing you and you being my friend, I think the thing that you struggle with, and it's very tough, is the initiation of meeting people.
Yeah.
The hey, how's it going? And then getting comfortable to the point of asking somebody out. Where are you going other than social media? Because social media is great to meet people. It's the new way of meeting people, but it's not always the end all be all. What other places are you going to meet somebody?
So, I mean, you talk about social media. That's been, I decided to try that because I wasn't getting out enough, I think, where I was meeting people. And usually I do try to meet people whenever I'm going out with some people for like happy hour or some of the bars downtown. I give it a shot, but it's just, you know, it's awkward to me to walk up to someone when they're doing their thing and try to initiate something. So my go-to is usually to be out at the bar with a group of friends and try and just see if a conversation starts naturally, but I don't know how to approach somebody. I get like this wall of nerves, you know what I mean? When I go to actually physically say, okay, I'm going to talk to this person and interrupt whatever they're doing. It's weird to me.
For all you Frink fans out there, Bob Frink from the chat room, he's got a question.
All right.
Denny, I want you to answer that. Do you agree with Mr. Frink, or do you have a different opinion? He says, stop looking for her and it'll just happen organically. Is that true?
Yeah. I always say that.
Do you think that is true?
I do. I agree with Mr. Frink.
You're a Frink freak? You're a Frink freak?
Super Frinky. Yeah, he I agree with him. A lot of the times I think people put pressures on themselves, and I think it's kind of just societally that you're supposed to meet somebody, fall in love, all that fun stuff. And I feel like with that pressure, it makes people either do things they wouldn't typically do or date people they wouldn't typically date, or maybe not date. It maybe just pushes people in different directions because, you know, it's tough. So
Yeah, I wouldn't put pressure on yourself. You're a good-looking man.
Oh, well, thank you.
You got a lot going for yourself. You dress nice.
Yeah, I think right now, honestly, I'm just trying to focus on being a little more social, meeting people, friends, and then if something comes from it, it comes from it, you know, because just going to try and meet somebody for that relationship purpose doesn't seem to be working out as well. So I'm kind of going to take that philosophy and step back a little bit and just see what happens.
Lauren goes, is it easier or harder to meet people being in the public eye, so to speak? Well, that's a twofold question, I think. I think it's easier to meet people. I think it's harder to keep something sustainable.
Yeah.
I think sometimes people they hear you on the air and they'll think you're that way all the time. And I think that can be a problem sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, even I think that was something that influenced, previous relationship I had. I dated somebody who I met who was listening to the program, and I think after a little bit, it's not the same as what you hear, and it kind of fell apart, I think, because of that reason. So I get that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's easy to meet. I think it's easy to get in the door. I think it's different to keep it long term. But good question. I like it. I think we should wrap this up because we had to have been going for an hour, right?
Next time we'll set a stopwatch.
So if you guys like the Muckbang video, let us know. I think if people like it, we'll continue to do it. If people thought it was a disaster, well, this would be a one and done. But my goal is to eventually start eating lunch with people, via chat room. And if you have to eat alone and you don't want to eat alone, we can have like a little community. That'd be kind of fun, I think.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Like, I was super hungry, so it was kind of chill, just like eating.
Yeah,
very random, by the way.
If people tune in and you know what you're getting, you're watching a bunch of dudes eat. So it's not going to be the most riveting stuff. But thank you guys for tuning in to our first Muckbang video. Anything to plug, Dennys?
Yeah, check out the KVJ show 5 days a week.
Yeah, man. Suits.
Check me out, 7 to midnight tonight.
Check out.
Yeah, Suits show.
Oh, yeah.
Night shift with Suits.
And become a weirdo. If you like the Weird and Whatever podcast, go ahead and join me on the Instagram, Jason KVJ. We love you all, and
Bigfoot is real.
Zebra cakes, nutty bars, dark fun, golden sticks, fudge round and honey buns. Since I was a child, I've been going steady with this tasty girl, and her name is Little Debbie. Oh, I'm such a Little Debbie fan. I wanna marry her and make Swiss rolls my best man. When I become a dad with a bunch of children, I'm gonna feed my kids zebra cakes by the million. Haha, I eat Little Debbie treats by the ton. Got 99 problems, but a snack ain't one. Hit me. Little Debbie, Little Debbie, Little Debbie. Little Debbie, Little Debbie, Little Debbie. Zebra cakes, nutty bars, dark fun, golden sticks, fudge round and honey buns. If you need proof, Little Debbie treats are yummy. Just check out the stretch marks they make on my tummy. I know my rights, cops can't search my car. Besides, I'm only in possession of a nutty bar. And if you're broke and homeless on the streets, you can eat cheap with Little Debbie treats. Little Debbie treats are what I'm all about. I love the way oatmeal cream pies feel in my mouth. Little Debbie, Little Debbie, Little Debbie. Little Debbie, Little Debbie, Little Debbie. Zebra cakes, nutty bars, dark fun, golden sticks, fudge round and honey buns. Little Debbie, little Debbie, little Debbie,